Hello and welcome back to Ham's TCG and Figurines, and today we have a TCG. I apologize if the camera shakes, got a new boom arm for it. So I apologize, it's a little rickety. This is, so I want to, like just the same as I did last time, just kind of touch on a couple of things about the artist. Also, we have my lucky tray and my lucky little Gundam. It needs to be looking at you a little judgmentally. I also got I found this. Super stoked about this. Got the Kirby car. So Kirby car added to knickknacks. Might be room for one more knickknack on the camera without getting out of control. So I believe I mentioned this box in the Barclay Shaw video, which I will hopefully upload for this if my other card gets here in time. Like I said, this also is an FPG, correct? Yes. So FPG did most of these. As I had said before, I got to contest with a fan that keeps my phone cold. I was really upset last time because I had to edit a bunch of ums out, and I need to be very cognizant of that and use my public speaking skill. It's not like I didn't take 8 years of that class. I gotta remember to pause. I do this like I'm talking to you, like you're a captive audience at a speech hall. So FPG makes these, made most of these, I think. If I remember correctly, they made most of the art cards that you can get your hands on. There may be other companies, there may not, I'm not sure. Anyways, these are numbered, so it means there are 60,000, or 64,000, I believe. And like I said, FPG did... these ones are numbered... Sorry, I was just checking my other box of cards. I'm, like, focusing way too hard on trying not to, Anyways, I'll get back into the swing of it. Give me a couple videos, and I'll remember how to do public speaking properly. So, these are numbered. They should have, like I said in the last one, 1,000 autograph cards. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less. I'm not sure. I have not looked up this set, but I do know it's FPG, which means there's Metallic Storm. There is autographed cards. Yeah, this one they're called Ultra 3D Hologram. So we're opening a Jeffrey Jones set. There's some important caveats about this. This is the artist Jeffrey Jones, not to be confused with the famous pedophile that played the principal in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or the dad from Beetlejuice, Delia's parent, Jeffrey Jones, who, fucking finger banged a bunch of kids or whatever the fuck he did. No. So it's important to notice that this is the artist Jeffrey Jones, who hereto I will not refer to as Jeffrey because little Jeffrey is a trans woman. So Jeffrey Jones transitioned in 1998, taking the middle name Catherine. So Jeffrey Catherine Jones is the correct name for this artist. Herein, I will refer to this as the Catherine Jones set. The Catherine Jones set to respect pronouns and gender identity, because I'm not insufferable piece of shit. And I'm standing on that, by the way. If you're watching this and you think not respecting people's gender pronouns is acceptable behavior, I am, in fact, calling you a piece of shit. We will get into more on the artist. I do want to open this first because the glare is driving me insane on the camera. I don't have accolades in front of me. Catherine Jones is known to me. I have some other ones of theirs. I almost want to, keep this. I'm actually going to. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it, but we're going to keep the sticker because it's cool, and I like to know what one I have. A little bit about the artist. Catherine Jones. Jeffrey Catherine Jones, born January 10th, 1944, passed away, unfortunately, about 15 years ago, May 19th, 2011. They're American artist, best known for their work from the late 60s through the early 2000s. Jones created the cover art for more than 150 books, as well as venturing into fine art during and after this time. There's some quotes and stuff, nobody cares. She transitioned to female and added Catherine as a middle name in 1998. So again, Catherine Jones, born Jeffrey Durwood Jones in Atlanta, Georgia. Father was in the military. She graduated Georgia State College in 1967, the degree in geology, surprisingly. I believe also, according to her website, got a master's degree as well in the 80s. So other notable things about Jones, just to keep it brief, I don't want to go overboard with the whole biography. You can read it. Again, you just look up Jeffrey Catherine Jones, you can find it. In 1967, she was nominated for the Hugo Award for Best Fan Artist. She was nominated for the Hugo Award for Best Professional Artist in 1970, 71, 72, and in 75, she was nominated for the World Fantasy Award Artist and won it in 1986. In 2006, she was presented with the Spectrum's Grand Master Award. Per her request, the name on the award plaque reads Jeffrey Jones. She explained, "That's how people know me, and that's how I want to be remembered." Additionally, Jones was nominated for the Chelsea Award in 1999. So, although somewhat against her wishes, while the name on the box does say Jeffrey Jones, I believe it is very unfortunate that she shares a name with someone who she did not know would be a child molester. And I'm sure if she knew that by the time that came out, she probably would have wanted to be remembered as Catherine Jones. So, my apologies. As a correction, the other Jeffrey Jones, not the one we're talking about today, was convicted in 2002. It just didn't really come out like super publicly until 2019. Anyways, this Catherine Jones may or may not have known about that. Anyways, that is neither here nor there. Kirby, if you could do me the honors of sitting on that. We are going to open this pack. Again, it is, I believe, a 90 card run. I will double check this after I open it. I believe it probably has 5 holos and autographed cards. I believe I already have a pack of these open, but I will double check. All right, as an aside, these can be very hard to find. I try to find these on TCG Player. I did have a pack open. It will be the first pack we pull for the sake of my sanity and editing. These are the best you can do, usually. This is a very old website, as you can see, NS lists. So if collection were perfect, that's how common sets would work. Almost 4 for a whole set. So again, we have all the way up to 89, and then 90 is our checklist. As far as Metallic Storms go, I guess we have a case bonus, which this sucks. This sucks so bad. This means that if I want this, I'm either going to have to really hunt these down or buy 3 boxes. There's gold holograms in this set. There are fucking 3 of them. 1 in 18 packs will have one of these guys, which means 36. I should get 2 in this box. We are going to hope the gods are ever in our favor and give us 3. There's an autograph card, of course, which we're not holding our breath for, but would be very cool if we could get. And then there's a bunch of promo cards. So there is that. I also was looking at FPG's site right now. We have this one. We have the John Berkeley set. I think we have Series 2. Yes, we do. Okay. I didn't buy Series 1 because it was like $80. But these are the ones we can correct. This Chris series I want to collect. Chris... Achilleos? One of the two. I'm butchering the hell out of it. I'll probably eventually, through the history of this channel, try to collect every set of this. Bob Eglington is also another one that I would really like. There are tons. Joe Jusko, there's a second set of Jeffrey Jones as well, which I would like. There are just a lot. 2 Ken Kelly sets. I mean, they released quite a bit of these. Barclay Shaw has the trading cards. We already opened one of those, but this is kind of what we have available to us in that case for Catherine Jones, if I can find it. Maybe this will be a better resource, but probably not, because that's about all you get. 1993, out of print by a long shot. We will see. We'll see what we get, and hopefully we get something good. So again, I'll have the checklist up in post. Should be up now, so we can start together. This box is also very neat because our little gentleman comes out and he has a nice little relief on the back. So very, very cool. Per usual, I'm actually going to mix this one pack I have already in with everything else. I am going to prep these, and then on our first pack, I'm going to do my cut I normally do to get it into my binder. So I will be right back when these are done being prepped. All right, I am prepped and ready to go. We're just gonna start breaking them. I have my packs over here. We have 37. We are going to go through them as quickly as possible. I want to get these done quickly because not only do we have another pack of art cards to go through, I have a ton of the other cards I'm collecting. Like I said, I'm collecting Digimon, I'm collecting Wise Schwarz, I am collecting the Dragon Ball game, and I just got my 500 cards from the Dragon Ball vendor of the Commons, and I have booster boxes coming in, and I have like six decks for them. I need to also get a Masters bundle, but I bought a Fusion World one. I also have 300 Digimon cards that are random, and I also have a Cyber Eden one coming in, and I have 3 starter decks of that to get through, and I have 2 Wise Schwarz starter decks and 300 cards from that, and a bunch of boxes coming in. I already got some Moroni Kenshin boxes. I have some other ones coming as well. So we're trying to get through these as quickly as possible. I'm going to try to hammer these out and then get my initial... Basically, I want all 3 of these card videos, or these trading card videos, and all 3 of the bulk sets to go up before I start getting into a rhythm and a schedule. Again, these are going to have cards on them that are just backwards. It's the way this works for some unknown reason sometimes. Maybe these are just... Oh, yep. Okay. Seems like these ones are... Okay, we had a bit of an unfortunate circumstance while I was tearing these apart in that one of them got stuck together, and that is all the UV coating coming off of it. So I'm going to put these two to the side. At the start, this is 55 and 12. We're going to try to find different versions of these ones to show off. They are very cool, but those can go near Kirby for now to be their own thing. The other ones doesn't seem to have been quite a problem. We have some sort of a, like, you summon the tweaker to go steal stuff for you from Walmart. This one also has a little bit of damage on it. I'm hoping the whole box isn't like this. Is it some kind of space astronaut picking up pebbles, I guess. Some kind of count of some variety. This one's fucking weird. Also don't know what's going on here. Spaceship, cat, yeah. There's some kind of vampire, Nightman-esque nonsense going on. This is, I thought that was snakes, but this is, I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going. We have some kind of pirate gentleman on the shore. Some kind of American pirate, seems like. And out of this pack, I'm not actually sure what this one is. It goes like this. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, there it is. We got a number. Looks like a drop ship. Okay. All right, that is our first pack. Okay, per usual, our found is going to go over here. We need replacements for these two. So, on to our next pack, shall we? I'm again, same thing, going to crack these off. Then I'll get back to you. This is going to be a very arduous pack for opening. It seems that because of the age of this, it seems like a lot of the cards are done. Like almost all of them were packaged face in with each other like this. And it seems like all of them, due to time, are kind of stuck pretty well in the center. So I'm going to try to figure something out as we go along. I imagine any of the metallic cards won't do that. They just don't have the same kind of coating, but very unfortunate. Again, these are almost as old as me. These are 32 years old, so it's not surprising that they would stick together. Like after it, we have a very cool lady in a coffin. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of sticking. So, one unfortunately will go in the pile. And same here. It might just be part of the art, though. We'll see. Anyways, not going to sweat it. I'll go through them at the end and try to find the ones that are the least damaged for my collection. Really cool guy of some variety scaring the hose. Oh, I dig this one. This one's really cool. It's a very neat picture. We got this egg again. Some kind of samurai. Oh yeah, this one's fun. Oh, this one's turf too. This might just be because of how they were stored. I don't know. A lot of these cards are looking very, very rough. Okay, third pack off and running. I'll show you what I mean on this one actually, so I won't skip the opening of it. But like these they're all sufficiently stuck together, and there's like you can almost feel it crack. Again, if I wonder if I talk and get this really close to the mic, if you'll be able to hear it, but it might not, or it may. It is, if you can hear any of that popping or that tearing, that is, yep, it's present on every card. That's very, very unfortunate for us. I think the story of this set is mostly going to be trying to find the least damaged cards. Honestly, I don't want to, but I will probably have to buy another set because mine did not have this on it. This is the whole box. And it's just being very gentle, getting like a thumb in there even. Like I'm just trying to... Yeah, just popping them lightly. Yeah, they're like stuck, so... And like I'm having to... If I go from the sides, it's a lot. It bends the card. This is really unfortunate. I'll probably have to denote it in my eBay sale list. It's not their fault, though. These are just really old cars. They were probably stored very, very improperly. Well, that's a huge bummer. That almost makes me not want to finish this one. But we'll get through it, and we'll figure out what... we have and what we don't have by the end of this. Interesting little battle scene there. They're still very cool cards. It's just very disappointing. Some kind of a horse. We already have that guy. I'm not sure what the hell these are. She really did paint like very dark and similarly colored, at least from what is in this set. Like this one's sick. Very similarly colored. We got a knight. This one seems to be an okay knack, not great though. I wonder if there's a way to like get pictures unstuck without like fucking them up like this. Gives it interesting, but like these are very, I don't know. I'm very disappointed about this. I was looking forward to this box. And again, not the seller's fault. I think it's just these are 2 years older than the Barclay Shaw ones, and I think if you store these in certain environments, they just don't do well, which is unfortunate. All right, we're off and running on pack 4. I'm trying to really abuse this pause function. Okay, maybe the Band-Aid solution works. These ones look like they came out a lot better and these were just as stuck. Maybe not. Lady in the Lake. It's really unfortunate these were packaged like this. Like, if they were packaged front to back or back to back, it would have been a lot. I don't know why you wouldn't. Like, because that's not the same UV coating that's on the front. Yeah, whatever. Nothing you can do about it now, dude. I was 1 when these were released. What do you want out of it? Got this gentleman again. This one I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna have much to say on this one. I'm just kind of disappointed about the fact that the art is kind of just completely fucked up. Very unfortunate box. My spider lady. Oh no, that's a dude. There's a little dude down there. There's a little fucking guy. Another cool warrior. And then some more cool warriors. Nice. All right. I'm so disappointed by this. I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought another pack of this, or another box of this, because I would really like these to. Apologies about that. I would really like a nice set of this. However, I did find I bought a bullet and bought a different art box as well, for like $22 because it was out there. It was another one of the FPG ones, and then the set I got with this had 2 other boxes. The guy was selling it. 2 other sealed boxes for like $60, so it's like $20 a box, which is pretty good. This might have been the one I already opened. No, it doesn't feel like it. So I will have a second video of Jeffrey Jones, hopefully, of Catherine Jones, hopefully with better quality cards that aren't stuck together. This did come from Hawaii, which makes me think, again, I'm not blaming the seller, but if this has been in Hawaii for like 30 years in a storage unit or something, the humidity out there was probably the culprit for why these are the way they are. So I believe I will probably try to avoid buying these if I can find them from areas that are incredibly humid in the future, if this ends up being a problem. I have another one from, I believe my John Berkeley set's from North Carolina, so if I experience that as well there, where they're like super stuck together, I will probably stop buying them from humid areas. Hope my wife doesn't watch these. She figures out how much I spent on cards. I'm going in the doghouse for a while. We're at, I think, about $800 at this point with everything I've bought, but I'm going to slow down rapidly fast. I've got a cool guy there. We already have this guy. It's a little better than the last one. Also already got this one, Scaring the Hose. This is that evil sorcerer-looking guy. Doesn't look terrible. If these are bad and people don't mind it, I might still give these ones away. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them. This one looks like it's in pretty good knack. Pulling them apart quick seems to be the move, although you can still see right there that, like, sorry, hitting the fan. You can still see, come on. Yeah, you can still see that it's got tearing from the UV. We got this gentleman again. Got another desert guy. Got another one of these. And I think this guy might be new. I don't think so, though. Oh, I'm so disappointed by this. I'm sorry to sound like a broken record. I'm thoroughly upset. Not angry, but just not, I'm not happy about it. Okay, we're on to pack 5. That pack actually had nothing that I didn't already have in it. So disappointing, too. It's almost like the seal here wasn't, like, well done, because even afterwards, it's just like, that comes up so easy. There's almost no resistance. I think what happened is the humidity probably wore out the glue that goes on here, because these are perfectly smooth, and then seeped its way into the pack little by little over the years, and caused them to really get stuck together in a way that is, like, not... Yeah, if you try to go from the side, you're just bending the card. You almost kind of have to, like, heel here and then push a finger in. This ends up being a very unfortunate series of events. You can kind of get it to have some give, but it's not enough to not ruin the card. So I think all of these are again, pretty much as close to garbage as you can get. I'll probably keep them around. I would be very disappointed to give these ones away, but if anybody wants them, I feel bad throwing them away. I don't think I'm going to be able to assemble a set that I want to keep out of this, though. I imagine the metal ones are probably going to be fine, but everything else I'm going to probably huck. Yeah, like this. That's me throwing these damaged cards into the dumpster later. Again, I'll hang on to them just in case anybody doesn't mind and kind of just thinks they're cool. Some kind of deep-sea mariner here. Is that the Grim Reaper in the back? I can't even see that. Kinda, I guess. Damn, she really does paint super fucking dark. lady trying to get a zombie back in a grave. When they're out of Marlboro Reds at the 7-Eleven. I don't know what the hell's going on there. This is just a very... Not a fan of this one. I don't like this card. To be honest with you, it might be the first one we pulled. 48, bad card. Don't like that art at all. It's kind of cool. Sort of Star Wars-esque. Kind of cool, holding on to a flower. Maybe something you'd see in a Stephen King book. Got that lady again. And what's our last one? The last one is some sort of gremlin being accosted by a demon. Okay, I'm probably going to stop pausing this to get my stuff done. This is pack 7. Just generally because I think we're... like I said, I don't think any of these I feel are viable for me to have in my collection. I'll look through them to see if I can't find any that are undamaged, but I very much doubt it. And I think it was the humidity on it. And I'm just very... my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Maybe not. As long as I get through these ones fast and hide the crimes, I think I can get away with my wife not knowing that I bought 2 of them. Whatever. It'd be like that. On a positive note, though, if it is that 1 per case thing, I might get 2 different of the gold cards. And that might be something to look forward to. Got bow and arrow. That guy's cool. We have this jobber. Some kind of phantom dude. When you fart and the fan stops working, you gotta wave that shit off. We'll still do the card showcase. I'm still trying to do this like I want to do the other videos just to get into the habit of doing it. But fighting something underwater. And you're trying to go home from the bar, but the boys want you to drink more. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. Very nice picture. Just generally. Indie pop lady, a guy fucking suplexing a cat at a bear. That's sick. Some kind of Natalie Imbruglia album cover. Sorry, I hit the button. This pack 7 had a lot for us. This is pack 8. I was doing this to try to loosen them up a little bit. Not like we're overall worried about them bending because, hey, guess what? All of the cards are stuck together. Like, real bad. So, ideally, we're just hoping maybe some of these packs... These ones up top should be the ones that were near the bottom, so I'm hoping as we get near the middle, they'll be a little bit less stuck together. Which seems to be the case. Some kind of dark ritual. Hot lady with a titty out. That's the one that's on the cover art. Surprisingly, these are almost like never number 1. It's number 11. The Barclay Shaw one was. We have a performance art piece. Some kind of spaceman. These 2 nerds. Feeding the lizard after midnight. Cool cowboy. Drunk friends at the bar we already have. And then some kind of apes. I forgot to unpause the video again. I apologize. There's really no saving this. It's just, I'm just going to try to get through most of this as quickly as possible. I think we don't have that one. This is some kind of thing. Just try to get to the metallic storms. This one is cool. I like this one. That one's a winner. I like a Cannibal Corpse album cover. Pointing at orb, under orb, you know what I mean? Also don't know what's going on here, don't like it. Got a murder scene, maybe. I'm so disappointed with how bad these cards are at this point. I mean, I guess the aesthetic's kind of cool, given the art, but man, I'm disappointed. All right, pack 9, and that puts us at only 17 more to the set completion, which is very good, again, for me. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna have to go through these and really look at them and see what I have, what I don't have, what I do and don't want to keep. And like I said, some of my homies sell at card shows, and I may just put these up as like a old art cards damaged, you know, like $10 for a complete set. Like you can normally get them for 15 or 20 when they're in good condition. But like these are not in good condition. They're piss poor. If it's something that just looks interesting that you might want a set of because you're not like really worried about it being pristine, you just think they're cool to look at, or just throw them in when people buy other stuff. Be like, hey, you want these art cards? You know, what if I get 3 complete sets out of this that aren't great? I would like to hawk them at least to get my money back. Jesus Christ. Rampant disappointment. Okay. Try to make sure these are all in the same direction before we start. Some kind of knight on a horse. This one's cool. Like a little radioactive nonsense. Fallout shit. Some freak shit, I guess. It's got a nice composition to it. I dig that. We're going with sideways ones again. Is that... The Barclay Shaw set had 10 that were like that. Dude trying to fight people outside of the Walgreens. Kidnapping a toddler. Cannibal Corpse album. Prehistoric Batman. And Can I Pet Your Dog? Pack 10, very fruitious. We are down to 7 more, I think. Set's complete. This is number 11. Well, we got our checklist, which is cool. Probably number 90. Ooh. Our checklist. This one has the 3 Ultra 3D hollows, but apparently there are some even more hollow-esque rares that we don't have. Honestly, I think we're ripping through these. I think most of these we would already have, but it actually seems like we're getting a lot of... This one's really cool. I think we're getting a lot of ones we still didn't have yet, so... Apparently we picked like 12 really good packs to start with. Yeah, because I haven't seen this one yet. There's a guy... Oh, he's walking away from a rocket. I thought he was holding a rocket. A Princess Leia situation going on there. Yeah, nice. We're actually pretty close to done here. We're just so close to done on pack 12 that we have 1 card. We need 89. So we can actually start moving through these pretty quick, and I can just go looking at numbers, and then we can tear them open a bit later. Just trying to hunt for 89. That pack doesn't have it. And we'll put all these next to Kirby. Maybe we'll be able to find some way to salvage them. That was number 12. This is number 13. Oh, number 13 has it. That's number 8 and a half. Right there. And that is our last card in the set. So now it's just time. That's a complete set right here. Now it's just time to break these and see if we can find our hollows. Which if the Barclay, we got another checklist. If the Barclay Shaw one was any indicator, should probably not be attached like the rest of them. Like put the checklists to the side if I can. All right. So we are off to the races on this. This is 13. I like how they're all like backwards and upside down. So actually I could probably just do this. 1987, 46, 81, 14, 4, 77, 9, 79, 67. So still nothing there. It's 13. This is 14. 68, 54, 84, 28, 78, and then on the back side we have 88, 80, and there you go. There's our first one. Not stuck together. Wow, that is incredibly hard to see. We're gonna have to get stupid close to the camera for that one. That's one of our monochrome hollows. Although I don't know why it says 84. Oh, maybe this is one of the special ones. Oh, no, it's not. It's stuck to the back of another one. That doesn't feel as stuck. Okay, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, this is H1. Okay. So these will come out okay, which is nice. That's really nice to know that these don't, I mean, beyond being a little bent, don't really do much. They have a really cool effect that, like, you can't, you're not privy to seeing on camera. Yeah, really nice. Hold our first one. Damn near impossible for you to see on camera. So that's our first one out of the set. It's H1, and we will hunt down as many more of those as we can find as quickly as possible. You're saying 21, 86, 82, 83, 10, 26, 29, 58, 29. Nothing in that one. I'm not even counting packs at this point. There's hardly a purpose. 19, 87, 46. Some of these are like so stuck together that like they're actually stuck with the other cards. 1987, 46, 81, 78. And then we are 4, 77, 67, 79, and 67. How many cards is this per pack, did it say? 10 per pack, cool. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna try to get through it. Sorry, I was trying to count, like, so that I could look at it at a glance. And just kind of figure out if I have my 10 cards or if I'm missing one, if one's getting awry. So, nothing in there that I need. Or want, for that matter. The next one, again, like I said, trying to get through them as quick as possible because it's just their, you know, the mostly busted set. 62, 44, 40. 55, 40 again. 25, 12, 43, 20, and 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 cards. Nothing I need. Yeah, I'm just mostly disappointed that the faces of these were not in a great condition. I think we have another one there. No? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5 of them. We will come back and see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Nothing on that. Another pack. We got our 5 there as well. Checking through the backs to see if any of the backs are differing. Could stick out like a sore thumb, but you know. That's 5. We have another checklist here. I will at least separate the checklist, as I'm wont to do when I find them. Like I said, just breaking out. 2, 3, 4, 5, nothing. I don't even know what these other ones look like. Oh man, it's getting piled up over here. One, 2, and 3. This is number 4 and 5. Nothing interesting. Again, like I said, I'm going to keep these ones kind of stuck together to see if I can figure out any way to get them unstuck without just absolutely turfing them like the rest of them. If I can, I'd be much happier with that. And there's probably a whole other set in there. 3, 4, and 5. Again, we're just looking for these guys. So, they should be fairly obvious. When we run into them, ideally we're hoping for another 2 in here. I don't think we're going to get them. I think this is just a really bad box, honestly. Just across the board. My guess, it's going to have one of those, and that's it. And I hope I'm wrong, but I don't feel like I am. I have nothing interesting in there. Again, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs left. 8 packs left, 7 for this box in general, because I have that one that I already opened. 2, 3. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Okay, well, lucky for us. Damn, that really doesn't show up on camera. There we go. You can see that. A little scratch on it. Not a perfect pull out. Unfortunate, this piece of shit got some stuck on it. I mean, we didn't even get the other one out unscathed, so these I'm not super worried about, but still want to treat them well. I'm just not happy about this box. Again, no shade to the seller. I actually probably won't include them in this. Just generally, I don't think it's their fault, but I don't want to do any harm to their business. But like I said, it came from Hawaii, so I'm pretty sure it's just been in like a storage unit, or it was in somebody's like collection in Hawaii, and they just weren't like, you know, it was just open air, whatever you want. This was not in a space that was, you know, cool, dark, and damp. Yeah, we're just blasting through this one. I don't have much to say. I guess I like the set. The set's pretty cool, but I haven't been able to like take it in and really appreciate it just because of how upsetting it is that it's just kind of like every card has UV damage on it. So if I can find some way to get this like big stack that I got going on here that I'm not taking apart to figure that out, then we can. But other than that, no clue. And I'm wondering what it means by case, if it meant box or if it meant there's one per like booster box, 1 to 18 packs, or if it actually is a case of like 6 boxes. Because damn, that'd be even a harder card to find. Oh, look, I found another checklist. It might be like honestly something that's like almost as rare as getting an autograph card. Wow, this one is fucking glued to this one. Mother of God. Okay, so no more of them. I'm pretty sure this is the, yeah, This was the pack I had already had. This is why I'm upset about it. So this is the pack I opened up originally. And I mean, you can see there's like some wear and tear on them. There's a little, but like these were not nearly as stuck together as the ones I got. It just kind of... We actually have this card. We have a direct comparison that we can make on a card that is like very... Like it's just got some real good contrast on it. I know it's in here, I think very soon. I feel like 17 very long in. Yeah. So like just to show you, this is why I'm disappointed. Even with the same card, like I would put this one in a collection. This is dog shit. This is terrible. Like I don't even think I would give this to somebody. So, I mean, that's the difference. Hence why I'm disappointed. Very minimal damage. I expect this kind of... Whatever. I expect this kind of damage from these cards for being this old. I mean, there's like very light in the blacks up near the corners. You know what I mean? There's like a little, I think, next to his face. No, that's actually part of the painting. But like overall, it's like very minimal wear, even though the set is meant to look worn, versus like this, which is just fucking unacceptable. Just even on the back, there's like... This is a nice one, but like you can even see it on the back of this. It's a little bit harder to see, but like, yeah. It's got this wear on it, but yeah, just going like front to front, terrible. I wish they would have put them like this. They would have put them like this in the pack, way better. I get it. They feel like it's like, oh, face to face is like better, but it's like, just don't UV coat the back, UV coat the front, and then don't put the UV coating together. This is terrible. This sucks so bad. This is, I'm so upset about it. And I might just keep these ones for my collection and open another box. Because like I said, these ones are a lot. They look better. We even had this one that was like, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't even get one of these that wasn't like turfed. And I mean, this one's got a couple of spots, but nothing major. Like, same thing here. Like, these are very, very pretty cards. The artwork is very, very good on them. Even here, these are just like stars and whatnot. This wasn't like a tear up on these. But like you can see, I'm not even gonna do the front back thing I normally do. I'm gonna wait until I get the next set of these. Like I said, I'm gonna try to figure out what to do with these, but generally, I think basically everything I pulled today besides these two is frankly, for lack of a better term, you'll excuse the French, fucking hot dog shit. And it's not even worth giving to people. It's not worth being in my collection. They're fucking torn up. So these will go in a box. And I won't peel them apart until I can figure out how the hell I'm supposed to do that without absolutely ruining them. And this was, yeah, like I said, dude, this has been a disappointment. And frankly, my day is ruined. Hopefully I'm going to try to do the John Berkeley ones today as well, and hopefully those go better. But yeah, we're not going to do the front and back scrawl. I am so disappointed with these cards. I almost don't even want to really show you them up close, just because I don't think this does it justice. I will have a second one. So if you watch this and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Why didn't you do the close-ups? When I get the next box, we'll open them. We'll take more care. We'll do the close-ups. Maybe we'll get one of the gold foil ones that's supposed to be in the case. That would be cool if we could just get nice cards, the last hollow on this, and one of those special gold ones. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll get redemptive. Maybe I'll get an autograph card, too. Maybe that's too much to ask for. Maybe I'll get an autograph card and a case card in the same box. That would be funny. Yeah. Anyways, no scroll. Yeah. I'll see you later. Sorry, this was a very disappointing box for me. I'm extremely disappointed by this. And I'm heartbroken. Something this old is like, was just probably forgotten about somewhere, and it wasn't in good condition. And you know, I don't think the seller knew that. I think if they did, they would have listed it, but these boxes tend to not hold up well. A lot of them I have seen are in a really poor state with like a lot of tears on them. They're like sealed, and then it's got like a huge cut in the fucking saran wrap, which is like, that's no longer sealed. But like this John Berkeley one is sealed. Like there is no, I feel like the second there's like discernible damage through this, you can no longer call it sealed. Like, I don't care how old it is. If this has a huge cut in it, this is no longer sealed. This plastic keeps out a ton, right? Even here, like, even this is, like, separating on the paper. Like, if this was torn, moisture and all sorts of shit could get in there, right? And as it stands now, it's not. But all of those Jeffrey Jones ones are, like, it's like the fucking saran wrap is just, or the shrink wrap is just all messed up, which is crazy. So I'll have a couple more coming. Couple more art boxes, but yeah, this one was just, I'm sorry, I'm in a bad mood on this one. I'm gonna put a disclaimer on the front that these cards are torn up, and unless you are really, really into seeing this set, that yeah, unless this is just something to have on in the background, that this is just gonna be a disappointing one with not a ton of commentary. All right, until next time, until I get another one of these fucking boxes, and then we're gonna do the run back, and hopefully it's nice. I don't think I think I'm going to be more scrutinous about these boxes from now on. That was my fault, I think, for buying something from a humid environment that it looked like the packaging had been torn. So that was on me. I'll keep that in mind for the future. All right. Say bye to the Gundam child in the Kirby car. Or else. All right. Love you. Bye. Fuck this box. It sucked.